Welcome back to the channel. This is the most excited I've ever been for a video. The ultimate Christmas bracket World Cup knockout tournament song. I should have mentioned song earlier on in that sentence. It's the ultimate Christmas song, guys. Woohoo! I'm a bit annoyed. Wait, can you see this? I've got a little man there with a little hat and a beard. That took me a while to get up there, and you can't even see it in my shot. But other than that, this video is looking all good to go. I've done the... Yeah, so by the way, some people will question my integrity in this video, because previously on this channel, I've done draws live. I've pulled the names out the hat and done the groups like that. This time, I've done the draw of the 26 songs before the video. Shock. Don't question my integrity. This is a disclaimer. This is a warning to everyone out there. If you have anything to say it to me. Have the decency to say it to my face instead of commenting. You are making this up. You have rigged the bracket. Someone's paid you off. Brown envelopes, backhanders. Any of that crap, I will not stand for it. It's a zero tolerance page. I've done this draw with integrity, authenticity, and reliability. Okay? Just trust me, okay? I've pulled these names out. I actually did it off camera. I pulled these names out of a hat. And every single team has got another team to play in the first round. It's a simple, straight knockout bracket, guys. It's very simple, sorry, to understand. Then we're going to the round of 16. So the winner of this game will play the winner of this game into this round of 16 game. They then go into the quarterfinals. They then will go into the semi-finals. Gets a bit more tricky here, you could say. The winner of this quarterfinal will play the winner of this quarterfinal. The winner of this quarterfinal will play here. But you notice, guys, here, there's actually 3 quarterfinals, only 2 semi-finals. How does that work? The best loser from the quarterfinals will also play in here. So there's almost a second chance for the best loser here. What I mean by best loser is the team who've gone out, and they are teams, not songs. They are teams, these things. The best one will go through again, and then obviously the final. So what I say by teams, I mean it deadly seriously. So the manager of this team, Do They Know It's Christmas, is Band-Aid. They are managing this team, and they have drawn Santa Tell Me by Ariana Grande. The way I've done this, by the way, 26 songs, a mixture of what I think are good, what I think are popular. I've missed some crap ones out, like, you know, the Coldplay attempt at a Christmas song and all that shit. So these are, for me, the most like kind of famous, good 26 Christmas songs. We're going to jump straight into it. If you enjoy the video, leave a like and subscribe. If you, saw that there, Oasis. That's an Oasis card, by the way. Look at that. I do Oasis videos. I do Beatles videos as well. So go and check them out. I've done a few brackets, a few tournaments, etc. And the winner of the ultimate Christmas bracket competition wins. We've leveled up, by the way. Some people will have not seen this trophy yet. We have leveled the hell up. Bang. There's a lot to play for, guys, today. That's just going to perch just over there. And I'm just going to get straight to them with it. I'm so excited, right? The first round is Do They Know It's Christmas versus Santa Tell Me. And I encourage you at home to do this. Pick a team. Follow a team. Back a team. I'm going to be personally backing. Not that there's any personal bias here. And by the way, I must stress, I'm doing this based on my favourite. Not based on how good the song is. Just what I like, alright? What am I going to back? I think I'm personally going to back John Lennon here and go with So This Is Christmas, whatever it's called. What's it called? War Is Over, that's the one. First round, Do They Know It's Christmas by Band-Aid versus Ariana Grande. This is a 7-0. This game is 7. This game's abandoned at half-time because they lack enough players. They've had too many men sent off. It's an embarrassment from Santa Tell Me. I get it's one of the modern ones. Don't mess with the classics. Also, you weirdos trying to cancel this song, get a grip of yourself. Next round, and what a tie we might have, by the way, in the next round. All I Want for Christmas, I think, is it the most sold Christmas song? It might be up there. Versus Mary's Boy Child, Jesus Christ. There'll be a lot of singing in this vid. There'll be a lot of singing. It's Christmas, guys. I can sing. I've got tinsel up. I'm allowed to sing. And I hear the angels sing. I think it loses, though. I think All I Want for Christmas goes in to the round of 16. What a tie. That is in the round of 16. Stay tuned. Audience retention and all that. That's actually really good. Last Christmas by Wham. Once bitten and twice shy. Versus Christmas Rapping. Christmas Rapping. What? I feel like I'll know what it is when I... Yeah, look, I've even gone through, look, UK Christmas songs and also... Episodes, I've never listened to that. I genuinely haven't listened to that. That's so embarrassing. I will never ever listen to anything as crap as that. What was it? Christmas Rapping? I'll recognise it, won't I? Christmas Rapping. Oh, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. I know it. I know the tune. I mean, it gets obliterated here first round. I'm sorry. It's quite a famous song, that, I guess. I never knew it was called that. Which does that is that a famous song though? If you've not heard the name, if you can't tell the name of a song, is it a famous song? Probably not. Last Christmas by Wham obliterates and goes through. And can I just say, this quarterfinal tie is looking nice. Oh my god. Fairy Tale in New York by the Pogues. Stay Another Day, East 17. I think the music video is quite iconic for that. However, it's got to be the Fairy Tale in New York, or Fairy Tale in New York. Is there a the at the start? Probably not. The Pogues featuring Kirsty MacColl. Have I made that up? I'm going to Google it again. Fairy Tale. Kirsty. Yeah, man. Come on. Down and out. I'm getting emotional. Skip it. Merry Christmas, Everyone by Shakin' Stevens. Love this one. Versus Sleigh Ride. Sleigh Ride. Sleigh Ride. Sleigh Ride. Sleigh Ride. Sleigh Ride. No. I've made that up. What? Sleigh Ride? What? Oh, it's hear those sleigh bells ringing in winter. Another one I really know. It's very Christmassy, recognisable. But I didn't actually know the name of it. It's got to be Merry Christmas, Everyone. Surely there. We'll talk about it later on. Into It's Beginning to Look a Lot Like Christmas. Love that one. That's a very atmospheric one, isn't it, I think? I associate that one with, like, New York. Do you know what I mean? Is it? No, I associate it with New York. I'm in New York, by the way, next week. Anything to do, let me know, please. I'd love for recommendations, etc. I'm buzzing to go. I can't wait. Might even do a music vid from New York, live and direct. That could be unreal. Live from Shea Stadium. No, maybe not. Lonely This... It'll be long... I can't sing that one. And that's probably losing, isn't it? Let's be real. Bublé's going through. Bublé's got a couple Christmas ones, but I put one through just to make it fair for us all, really. He's only got one in this game. Step Into Christmas. What a great song. Versus Santa Claus Is Coming to Town. Santa Claus is coming to town. Jackson 5. Now, this song's in Nativity, I'm pretty sure. Does that give it the edge? Probably not. I'm probably got to go Step Into Christmas here. Welcome to my Christmas. I need to stop singing before people click off, but it's very hard not to sing Christmas songs, ain't it? I Wish It Could Be Christmas Every Day. Oh My God by Wizard, of course. And It's the Most Wonderful Time of the Year. This one's in Home Alone. It's the most wonderful time. It's got to be Wizard. Wizard's got to go through. These are all, like, killer games, can I just say. Jingle Bell Rock. Great, that's a good one, isn't it? Jingle Bell. I Wish It Could Be... Oh, George, you twat. I've got the same song in here twice. Hold on. Oh, this is annoying. Wait there. Which one's missed out? Right, come back to it, because I've missed one of these 26 out. For God's sake. Rocking Around the Christmas Tree. Again, that's in Home Alone, I think. Stop the Cavalry is a really underrated one. It is that one, isn't it? I think it's that one. That goes through. We'll work this one out in a second. Wonderful Christmas Time by Sir Paul McCartney. What an unbelievable musician, arguably for me. Actually, yeah, for me, the best musician of all time. However, I'm going to be slightly controversial. He gets beat here, and he would actually get beat by a lot of these songs. I think his Christmas song's not very good. Wonderful Christmas Time. I like the synth kind of element of it, but there's not many redeeming... I don't know. I'm a massive Paul fan, a massive Beatles fan, of course I am. This song, I've never really gotten it. And the worst thing is, when you say to people, oh, Paul McCartney, oh, he's the guy who did the Christmas song. Unfortunately, that is what some people think. There was a clip from a talk show, and they went round the aisles, and they're asking them questions like, name the 4 Beatles. Didn't even know they were. Couldn't name the 4 Beatles. So I honestly reckon in the time we're in now, people will know Paul McCartney from this song. It's really sad, and it's not a very good one in my opinion. Slade, no discredit to Slade, that goes through on merit there, absolutely. What a great tune. Underneath the Tree, Kelly Clarkson. This is for me probably the best recent song, or more recent a song, and that plays against John Lennon. Wow. I've got a feel for Kelly Clarkson here, Underneath the Tree, but Lennon, I think his voice is great. And so this is Christmas. Obviously I can't sing, I can't do that song justice. And what have you done? I think it's great. Very thought-provoking, I think's the word there. And it's going through. If you question my John Lennon Beatles bias here, you've got every right to. But I've knocked Paul McCartney out, so you can't even use that in my arguments. So that goes through. Only thing now, guys, is to work out which song I've bloody missed. What haven't I covered here? Covered. I'm just gonna wait. Let me have a little moment to myself here. Santa Claus is coming to town. Happy Christmas. Driving Home for Christmas. I've not done. Have I? Oh, how could I miss Chris Rea out? Driving Home. So that comes in here against Jingle Bell Rock. I reckon it goes through as well. I think it's a really good song, Driving Home for Christmas. It gets a bad rap. I don't know why. I think Chris Rea can sing, by the way. People say, like, his voice hint for them. It's quite low down. It's quite talky at times. But I love it. I think it's a really great song. And as someone who drives on Christmas a lot, like to and from family members and places, I can really relate to this song, and I had it on a lot. So I'm going for that to go through. We've got our quarterfinal. Sorry, our round of 16s, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Technically not round of 16, is it? But you get my point. Right, where do I start? I've got to go from top to bottom, haven't I? What a tie this is. You've all been waiting for this. Do They Know It's Christmas versus All I Want for Christmas. I am giddy. I reckon is that the most famous Christmas song? All I Want... Oh, Christ, that was terrible. That goes through. I'm sorry. I'm going to talk about Band-Aid and Do They Know It's Christmas towards the end. I'm just going to leave it for now. I love it. Last Christmas, Fairy Tale New York. Wow. Guys, could we just talk a second here? That's unbelievable. And I reckon if Wham and George Michael went up against most people here, they'd go through. But this song is one of my favourites. I love... Again, I'm backing it to go on a bit further here, so I'm going to talk about it in the next round, along with Do They Know It's Christmas. And that's an unbelievable quarter-final. How is that a quarter-final? This is what I mean. If I'd have rigged it, I'd have put them two to meet in the final. What a quarter-final tie. Oh, my God. Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas, everyone. Just in case people don't know the song, I'm going to sing it for you. Time for parties and celebrate. Time for subscribing to the channel. Do it now, by the way. Versus Bublé. Really tough, isn't it? I've got to go Shakin' Stevens here to go through. I really do. I think that's the right answer. Step into Christmas. Are you asking me to step in? I've actually got a... Where is it? If you know, you know. Great series. I'm excited for the Christmas special, I must say as well. Is it like an hour and a half, I think, or something? No adverts, an hour and a half of pure Gavin and Stacey nonsense. Love it. Versus Wizard, I Wish It Could Be Christmas Every Day. How does that one start? I often blend Wizard, Slade, and Shakin' Stevens songs into one. I don't know why. I'm sure people resonate with that as well. I Wish It Could Be Christmas Every Day. Oh, when the snowman... That's that one, isn't it? When a great big smile on... I love that bit of the song. On somebody's face. It's got to go through. I'm sorry. No, it does it. Step Into Christmas is a massive hit, isn't it? Elton John's probably one of the biggest artists on here generally. I mean, along with Lennon, McCartney, etc. Oh, I wish it could be Christmas. Personally, I think that's a better song. Step Into Christmas is quite cool. It's almost like Welcome to My Christmas Song, and he's saying, I'd like to sing about... It's almost like he's writing the song of the perspective of someone who said, I'm going to write a Christmas song. Do you know what I mean? I'd like to sing about all the things. I think it's quite a cool concept for the song. But I think that's really nostalgic for me, personally. It's a personal list, guys. If that goes through for you, great. Crack on. Driving Home for Christmas versus Stop the Cavalry. Really underrated song. I think it's quite slow to get going, I'll say. For me, it's Chris Rea. Dun, 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 dun. Driving Home for Christmas. Going through. And again, I'm going to talk about it later on in the next round. I can't wait to see those faces. I'm so excited. This is a tough one. Happy Christmas War is over. Quick note, by the way. Both these songs have the word Xmas in there, not Christmas. Why is that? Obviously, just look on the left-hand side, all these songs here. Christmas, Christmas, it's all got the word Christmas. Why is it Xmas? What's going on? And they've both drawn each other in the next round. Also, quick note, what's the best Christmas song without the word Christmas in it? Just going to leave that to you in the comments. I think Slade have to go... No, I don't. I think Lennon goes through. I think that is the most thought-provoking Christmas song, along with maybe Fairy Tale New York for different reasons. I'm going with that, and it's actually quite a thought-provoking, moody rap tie here. I love both of these songs. They're both slower. They're both not as guess they're both jolly. I mean, Driving Home for Christmas is jolly, isn't it? Maybe Lennon's song isn't as much. But it's an interesting tie. And again, as I say, the best loser will also go through here, which is interesting. Makes for a different element to this game. I'm really, really struggling. Right. Okay. Where do you even go? I'm going to go here. No, I'm going to go here. Shakin' Stevens versus Wizard. This feels like a poignant tie. And we're getting to the crunch point now, the tough part of the draw. Time for people dancing all night long. In terms of the choruses, I think it's a big part of the Christmas song. So, that one's, "We're gonna have a party tonight, I'm underneath the snow is falling." But Wizard, I think, is just more upbeat. It's more, "Oh, I wish it could be Christmas." And I love the message of the song. I think Wizard goes through. I never thought I'd say that. When I looked at this, I was like, Wizard ain't going through here. I think there's a few good songs. Like Last Christmas, by the way. I think Last Christmas probably could go through here to semis. And it's been knocked out early on by, of course, Fairy Tale in New York, which we'll actually talk about now. So that's the quarterfinal 2. So that goes into here. Bang. We'll talk about this one first, actually. Driving Home for Christmas versus Happy Christmas, War is Over. And so this is Christmas. Where are you at with this? You can probably see by my face, I'm really struggling. Do you know what controversial I'm going to go for? This just feels right. Again, I'm a massive Beatles fan. A lot of my content, by the way, if you just found my channel for no reason, I do a lot of Beatles videos, so go and watch them if you're interested. Contrary to that, I'm putting Chris Rea through with the most underrated, I said that right, the most underrated Christmas song of all time. But I will be there, driving in my car, driving home for I really love it. I don't know why. Why? It's such a brilliant song. Really brilliant. I love it. And then I love the ending when it goes, "So I'll sing for you." And then it goes up. Great song. Really nostalgic as well for me, I think, on a personal level. I've really loved that song. And now we're on to the tie we've all been waiting for. Can I just say something quickly? If Do They Know It's Christmas goes through, it's beating some heavy hitters. This will be the route. It'll have beaten some heavy hitters, and I'm just going to be dead controversial straight away, and it's going through. Forget it. It's going through. It's in the next round. You're through to the next round. There's not a next round. The Hollywood round. Comment the film. Comment the Christmas film now. Comment it. But the idea of this game is the best loser from the quarterfinal goes through. Let's look at the losers. Shakin' Stevens, Lennon, or Fairy Tale in New York. And do you know what it is for me? This goes through. Now, I just want to quickly say something here. I didn't actually foresee the best loser will be from that game. So what I'm going to do is this. To make sure we don't have the same tie again in this round, I'm going to just swap. I don't know, let's swap the first one with that. So it does still work. It's just I don't want them playing against the same team, right? So now I feel like I can talk about these 4 songs in a bit more detail. Do They Know It's Christmas? In fact, I'm still going to save it. I'm going to save to talk about that song. Because it goes through. It beats I Wish It Could Be Christmas. Valiant effort. It's beaten some good songs here. It's beaten Shakin' Stevens. It's beaten Step Into Christmas by Elton John. And it's also beaten Wizard. It's the Most Wonderful Time. A classic. Wizard should be proud of itself. If you backed Wizard, I Wish It Could Be Christmas, I think you should be happy with this run here. It's done a kind of a I'm trying to think of like a reference here. That was a terrible... George, cut that out. That was a terrible segment. But it does go out to arguably the best song ever. I said ever. This goes through. Fairy Tale in New York goes through with again a valiant effort from Chris Rea, shaking Stevens up. Some big songs. Lennon, shaking up. Stop the Cavalry. You know, really valiant effort from Chris Rea there. But that's the matchup. And because of the way this has worked, I didn't actually think when I looked at the quarterfinal we'd get the same matchup in the final. Which is quite annoying because you can probably tell by now who I think's going to win because they won in this tie. But I do think this is the best Christmas song. And I was gonna sing the whole song. I don't think it's worth your while. I absolutely love this song. It's the people, by the way, trying to cancel this song. You need to grow up. How much money this song raised. Everything this song did, it was unbelievable. But everything about the actual tune. We'll talk about Fairy Tale in New York first. I love... It's so different. There's 2 singers on it. They're kind of singing to each other, call and response at times. and I love his voice. It was Christmas Eve. I love that. I think it's great. Quite mood setting. And I love when the I love the melody firstly, but the instrumentation's great in the background. And the bird and the are singing Galway Bay, and the bells are ringing. If you had that first, I wouldn't be annoyed at all. Do They Know It's Christmas right from the start. Now Bob Geldof and Major Cheddar. Another Gavin and Stacey reference. No, if someone's not seen Gavin and Stacey, they'll be like, "What is this guy talking about?" At about 5 points in this video. You know when it starts and it goes boom, boom, and then it just opens so brilliantly with, completely forgot who opens the song. Paul Young, I think. It's Christmas time, and then he actually kills that for me. And then it goes into into Boy George. Now Boy George came in late, didn't he? He looked fucking hungover and drunk and all the rest of it, and he nailed it. And he did a really good job. And I love the bit when Boy George goes, at Christmas time, and he gives it all that kind of culture club vibes. And it's just great. And then straight into, bang, who comes in next? George Michael, Birds Say a Prayer. If you're not seeing the remastered behind-the-scenes footage, like an hour and a half, it's great. It's on YouTube. It's also on BBC iPlayer, I believe. And George Michael was meant to sing, Birds Say a Prayer. And he was like, but I can't get it high enough. Can I just... That was quite... No, that was more Bono. That wasn't Bono. That was more Paul McCartney. But Will John. I do a good Paul. But George Michael was like, well, I can't get it high enough. Can I start? Birds Say a Prayer. And wasn't he right to say that? Oh my God, this video's chaos, by the way. If you're still watching, hello to you. Leave a like. Just admire it. It's a Christmas vid. We can have a bit of fun, guys. Oh my God, stop being so boring. George Michael kills it. Pray for the other ones. At Christmas time. And then who comes in now? I literally don't know. It's hard, but when you're someone else, then it comes into there's a world outside your window. Sting comes in, bang, a fifth harmony, and it's a world of, then Sting's going, and it's a world of dread and fear. Yes, another Gavin and Stacey reference. He's also singing, I think, with... No, that's later on, isn't it? And then Bono comes in. Well, tonight, thank God it's them. And he absolutely kills it. And I think, was that first take? I want to say it were. On the behind-the-scenes thing, it seemed to me like it was first take that. He just belted it out. Instead of you. The song just keeps building and building. And then you've got a bit which I never knew was live recorded. I always thought this was overdubbed. It's Bono, it's Sting, it's, I think, George Michael and someone else. And there won't be snow in Africa. And then Bob Geldof's going, just sing it out, just be passionate, just get the meaning of the song across. The greatest gift there. This is very a cappella. It's actually quite moving what I'm doing right here. Give is life. George Michael, oh, where nothing ever grows. And then everyone just, do they know, just building and building. On the kind of... What's that? Bells, kind of synthy. Feed the... Everyone just joining together. Bananarama have come in, and Paul Weller's there as well. You've also got Paul Young and George Michael and Boy George, Sting, others. Paul Hadley, he's there as well. Duran, they're both there, or one of them's there at least. It's a great event. I think it's great. Who else was there? Obviously Geldof, who kind of... On the live performance on Live Aid, he kind of stole the show there, for all the wrong reasons. He just kind of stole the mic and started singing. But I thought this is a tangent. On the Live Aid version live, I thought Bowie starting the song was brilliant. I think it really, really worked. It wins. For all them reasons alone. Musically, it's the best song on here. I think musically, actually, let's talk musical here. Let's go back down to the start. Musically, what's one of the best Christmas songs on here? And this is my opinion, the best one. But... musically, I think Fairy Tale of New York's up there. Brilliant. That's not. I think, actually, something like Step Into Christmas musically is really cool. I think it's a really well-produced song. Driving Home for Christmas is nice, but it's quite simple, it's quite authentic, it's quite laid back. Stop the Cavalry is really cool musically, isn't it? I like that, the way they use the voice. Maybe Lennon as well, with the kind of choir going, war is over, at the end. There's so much to talk about here. I'd love to know what you kind of concluded with. You've played it along with me as well. That's what I've got winning. Do They Know It's Christmas by Band Aid, and the journey it's gone on is that one. It has beaten Wizard. It has beaten the same band it beat in the final, for technicalities. It has beaten Mariah Carey, arguably the biggest Christmas song ever. And it's also beaten a recent one in Ariana Grande. Let me know your thoughts. I've really enjoyed this vid. I hope you enjoy the kind of direction of this channel. I'm not trying to take this too seriously at all. If it ain't your thing, I really appreciate that. The trophy goes to Do They Know It's Christmas, Bob Geldof for Mid-Year, Here You Go, and everyone else who featured on the song. I'll send this over to you in the post. Probably take 3 to 5 working days. Cheers, guys. Thank you very much. See you later. Live long.